Hello and welcome back. This is R.A. Casper, and I'm still working on my large model of the TARDIS from Doctor Who. I decided to do the windows in just plain white wool instead of doing something fancy like doing, I don't know, I thought about making glass windows and then putting lights inside or doing glowstone or something like that, but I think just white is fine. I've got a pretty good view from up here. That looks like a jungle tree, but I don't see a jungle. Wonder if somebody just planted it there. There's a little house. I think there's a mine that goes down from there, but I don't know who that belongs to. And out to sea here. Looks like a half-finished building, which nobody came back to. There's a nether portal there, which I think links to mine. That right there, I think, was an island that Zepex claimed and started to build a rail, like part of his railway. I'm not sure what that is. And this walkway goes down to an entrance to an underground base. I wonder if I should take you guys on sort of a tour of the Faux World at some point and show off some of the things other people have built. There are a few really good-looking castles in here. Yeah, the TARDIS and Doctor Who. Yep, I think these are done, so now we need to switch to blue. And actually, I think it's about time I slept. So there won't be monsters spawning here. Yeah, look at it. Looks pretty good from the inside. There are monsters nearby. Well, let's go hunt the monsters. It's you, isn't it? You're keeping me awake. Ugh. And a spider. One of the few times I'm glad for my Bane of Arthropods 5 sword. Okay, let's see if I can sleep now. All right. Let's see if I can get a view of the structure from the outside. Let's go up this hill. Let's shoot this creeper. Yeah. have to wait until it's done, but I don't know, the white windows seem a bit narrow. They're 2 wide and 8 and 4 high, so, and there's 2, yeah, well, let me finish them. I'll finish according to the plan that I have. I'm still following the mock-up that I did on a creative world. Yeah, the TARDIS kind of fascinated me when I was a kid because, of course, it's a time machine, and it's also a spaceship. It can disguise itself as anything. So in effect, what it is it's like a doorway that you can take with you to your own private space, like your own room. You know, if you're a kid, that's pretty much. Whoops. Get some more blue here. You identify with the inside of the TARDIS is kind of like your own room. You know, it's the place where you live. And you can take it with him to any time or place in the universe. It's like his home is not connected to physical place. It's connected instead to this blue box that he travels in. I remember when I was a kid, I made up a name tag for my room, and I called it the Aresis, which was sort of a play on TARDIS. I used to imagine that I could, you know, my room could teleport to other places and times, and the show was good fodder for imagination. All right, so I need another 2 on top of each of these. So let's do that. Hope I have enough white on me. The bottom part of this build is actually the easiest part. I think the top is going to be trickier, mostly because I'm going to have to... I'm not sure if I will have... I was thinking I'd have to build a scaffolding around the outside, but I don't know if I actually do. If I can do kind of like what I'm doing now and just walk along the edge. Hopefully without falling off. That will work. Oop. Just as I say it. Well, at least I recovered. Okay. Don't know if there's any other Doctor Who fans on the server. But the shape of the police box is, like I said before, it's an iconic shape in science fiction and in English culture, I think. You know, actually, I don't know when they were decommissioned. You know, they used to be real police boxes. That's why the TARDIS took the shape of one, because it was trying to blend in. It's supposed to be able to blend into any environment. It's something called a chameleon circuit. But at some point it got stuck in this shape, and the Doctor decided to leave it because he liked it. Or maybe it was just like the marketing people at the BBC who wanted it to stay the same. I always thought it would be cool if he could fix the chameleon circuit and have his TARDIS change shape to fit whatever area he's traveling to. Remember the Master's TARDIS did that a few times. Like one time it was it disguised itself as like a column of stone. I'm not sure how you get in and out of that. There's no real door on it, but they just kind of went around the back and then they were inside. Let's see, what else? What was I saying? Oh yeah, one time the Master's TARDIS was disguised as a like a large fireplace. Okay, so let me get down here. Put some more ladders here. I'm gonna have to build another one of these floors, I think, on the top of that. Let's see. Looking pretty good. Even if it isn't perfect, again, it's such a recognizable shape. Anybody who looks at this is going to know what it is. So let's see, on the top of this, let me pick up my my cookie jar, which is my model. I have a TARDIS cookie jar. So 2 rows of blue above the 6 panels. Then we have the sign that says Police Public Call Box, which I'm not going to put writing on it. I'm just going to put it there and put like black, like a blue border with black wool in the middle. So I don't think I can spell out anything in these big blocky shapes. I could put signs up there, but you don't need it. I don't think it's necessary. I don't like to do things that aren't necessary. Yeah, there's a little castle building I was borrowing while I was building the base here. Okay. So what did I say? 2 rows above this. Okay. Whoops. Actually, maybe I'll just do one first and then do the second one. I have seen all of the new Doctor Who's since they rebooted the series or not rebooted, but they restarted it in 2005, which is, well, it's coming up on 10 years ago. Those are all on Hulu Plus, and I watched a few of the older ones, some of my favorites. As far as favorite Doctors, I mean, Tom Baker was the first one that I saw, so I always liked him, kind of the comic rogue personality. And you always kind of got the sense that he had sort of a sixth sense regarding time. So he had sort of an insight into what might happen, and I think that helped him out of a lot of situations. They didn't actually say that in the series, but just from watching it. That's the impression that I got. That and that. And you know what? I am going to build another floor here on top of these. And this will go all around and be 4. Yeah, I did increase the width of all of the levels below. It was 3. I changed it to 4, so I gotta repeat that up here. Alright, well, I will keep building, and thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble on about old TV shows. See you guys later.